Hello and welcome back to your practice. My name is Bianca. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we're focusing on a flow for the hamstrings, the back of the legs. Let's get started in our child's pose. Take the knees mat width distance. Big toes come to touch. Reach the arms forward. Let the forehead relax down. Take a moment here to breathe, to tune into the body. Closing the eyes, inhaling through the nose, filling the belly, the chest, the back body with breath. And as you exhale, soften, surrender. Creating space, feeling as the shoulders melt down. Feel as the sit bones move a little closer to the heels. Finding deep inhalations, even deeper, longer exhalations. Setting our intention for today's practice, whatever that might be for you. Staying here for a few more breaths. Use this time as a moment to tap in. To tap into where you're holding tension, where you're holding stress. On the next inhalation, rise up, tabletop. Wrists, elbows, shoulders in line, knees in line with the hips. Moving through our cat-cows, inhale, dip the belly, spread the collarbone, tilt the eye gaze up. Exhale, round and curl. Hollow out the belly, eye gaze towards the navel. Inhale, finding lift. Exhale, round and curl. Feeling as the shoulder blades pull apart from one another. Moving through your cat-cows at your own pace. Feeling the expansion and the contraction. Feeling each articulation of the vertebra. Creating a wave-like motion up and down the spine. Stay here or move into dancing lion. Creating circles with the body. There is no right or wrong way to do this. It is organic, free, raw movement. I invite you to close the eyes and let the head go. Noticing where you're holding tension. Feeling the expansion in the low back, in the sides of the body, in the neck and the shoulders. Reversing the direction if you haven't already. Bring it back, tabletop. Step the right foot in between the hands, the ankle directly underneath the knee. Extending into that leg half split. Letting the toes flex towards the face, keeping a soft bend in the knee. Remember, we're just getting started in our practice. We're just beginning to open up the body. So be kind to yourself, be patient. Breathe into this space and feel yourself relax into it with every breath. Pressing down into the right foot, ground into the left palm, reach the right fingertips up, kneeling twist. Twisting from the middle of the back, rotating the shoulder open. Maybe the eye gaze goes up. Release the hand back down to frame the foot. Tuck the left toes under, lift the knee up, and walk it over to the left. Wide-legged forward fold. Slightly pigeon toe the big toes towards one another, beginning to walk the hands forward into our extended down dog. Think of reaching the arms forward while simultaneously pulling the hip bones back, creating a nice long spine. Soften into the knees, bend into them as much as you need. Letting the chest melt down with every breath. Placing the weight into the heels. Bring the hands back underneath the eye gaze. Walking them to the back of the mat, framing the left foot. Drop the right knee down, extending into that left leg half split. Flexing the toes towards the face, soft bend in the knee. Relax into it. You don't have to go farther than where you already are. Where you are is perfect. Honor that. Honor your body. Honor the body that you are in today. Pressing down into the left foot. Ground into the right palm. Reach the left fingertips up. Kneeling twist. Twisting from the mid-back, from the thoracic spine. Release the hand back down. Tuck the right toes under, lift the knee up, walk it to the right. Wide-legged forward fold. Flip the hands, wrists face forward, fingers face back. Soften into the knees and walk the hands underneath the legs. Moving the weight towards the balls and the toes of the feet. Feeling as the hips lift high. Bend into those knees, soften into them as much as you need. Tucking the chin into the chest, round the spine, breathe. Walking the hands back underneath the eye gaze. Rolling ourselves up vertebrae by vertebrae. Coming up to stand. Reach the arms out to a T. Turn the right toes to face forward. As you extend the fingertips forward, dropping the right hand on the shin, ankle, foot, floor, or a block. Triangle pose. The eye gaze can go down, maybe right in front of you, maybe upwards towards the ceiling. Think of a long waist, pulling yourself from the crown of the head. Breathe. Inhale, rise back up. Bring the hands to the hips. Turn the hips forward. Walk the back foot in a few steps. The hips are square. Pull the right hip back, the left hip forward. Hinging at the hips, pyramid pose. Let the hands relax down. Feel the deep stretch in the back of the right leg. Maintaining that squared hip. Pull the right hip bone back, left hip bone forward. If you need to bend into the knees, that's okay. Step the left foot to meet the right foot at the front of the mat. Inhale, bend into the knees, flat back, pull the shoulders back. Exhale, forward fold. 2 more. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, melt it over the thighs. 1 more time. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, melt it over the thighs. Pressing into all 4 corners of the feet. Rolling ourselves up to rise, vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Press into the palms, step the feet back, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Pedal it out, bending one knee, lengthening into the other. Biceps frame the ears, the hips are lifted high, pressing into the fingertips. Breathe. Find that fluid breath. The more connected that you stay to the breath, the easier the poses will become. Drop the knees down, tabletop. Step the left foot in between the hands. Ankle directly underneath the knee. Extend into that left leg, half split. Flex the toes towards the face, soft bend in the knee. Exhale, press down into the foot. Ground into the right palm, reach the left fingertips up, kneeling twist. Release, hands frame that front foot. Tuck the right toes under, lift the back knee up, walk it over to the right, wide-legged forward fold. Slightly pigeon toe the big toes towards one another. Take the pointer finger and the middle finger, wrapping them around the big toes. Letting the elbows bend out to the sides. Allow the head to hang heavy. Draw the shoulders down away from the ears. Feel the length in the back of the neck. Feel as the hips lift high. Center yourself, ground yourself. Stay connected to this present moment. Stay connected to the breath. Release the grip. Walk the hands to the back of the mat to frame the right foot. Drop the left knee down, extending into the knee, half split. Press down into the right foot. Ground into the left palm. Reach the right fingertips up, kneeling twist. Breathe. Deep inhalations, deep exhalations. Release the hand back down, tuck the left toes under, lift the back knee up, walk it over to the left. Wide-legged forward fold. Rolling ourselves up to rise, vertebrae by vertebrae. Reach the arms out to a T. Turn the left toes to face forward. Reach the fingertips forward, dropping the left hand on the shin, ankle, foot, floor, maybe a block. The right fingertips reach up. Breathe into the back of the leg. Breathe into the body. Inhale, rise back up to stand. Exhale, hands come to the hips. Step the back foot a few feet forward, squaring off the hips. Pull the left hip bone back, bring the right hip bone forward. Hinging at the hips, folding over that front thigh. Let the hands come down onto the mat. Still finding that motion, that squared motion. It's a very intense hamstring stretch. So if you need to soften your knees, that's okay. Breathe into it. Every exhalation takes you deeper. Right foot meets the left at the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. 2 more just like that. Inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. 1 more. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Bending into the knees, grab opposite elbows and allow yourself to hang heavy. Maybe rocking a little side to side. Maybe shaking the head out yes, shaking it no. Releasing the grip. Bending into the knees, sit back onto your mat. Extend both legs forward. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Draw the belly in, long spine. Exhale, forward fold, melt it over the thighs. Let the hands go wherever they feel comfortable. Allow yourself to breathe into it. Flexing the toes towards the face. Think of flexing the pinky toes towards the face. Vertebrae by vertebrae, rolling ourselves back up to sit. Bring the hands behind you, fingers face forward, wrists face back. As we press down into the heels, we lift the hips up, reverse plank. Exhale, release, sit back down. Melting over the thighs, walk the hands forward. Inhale, flat back, pull the shoulders down. Exhale, round over the thighs. 2 more. Inhale, flat back, lift yourself up. Exhale, forward fold. Last one. Inhale, flat back, draw the belly in, lift up through the crown. Exhale, melt it over the thighs. Vertebrae by vertebrae, rolling back onto your mat. Hugging the knees into the chest, rock side to side. Extending both legs up, flex the feet like you're trying to leave footprints on the ceiling. Finding our legs up the wall pose. Feel as the lower back grounds into the mat. Feel as the blood from the feet comes back to the heart. Bending into the knees, reach for the outer blades of the feet, happy baby. Letting the knees splay towards the armpits. If the outer blades are not accessible today, that's okay. Maybe we reach for the inner arches, the big toes, the ankles, or even the back of the thighs. Release the grip, extending the legs down. Settling into the body, bring the hands beside you. Closing the eyes. Take a big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth, sigh it out. Inhale through the nose, holding at the top. And exhale, sigh it out. One more time, inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Relaxing the body, starting from the toes. Relaxing the feet, the ankles, the shins, the calves, the knees. Feel this relaxation work its way up into the thighs, the hips, the glutes. rising up into the torso, past the belly button, past the heart, into the chest and shoulders, moving into the biceps, the triceps, the elbows. Feel it work its way down into the forearms, the wrists, the palms, the fingertips, relaxing the neck and the throat, softening the jaw, releasing the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Relax the muscles in the cheeks. Relax the muscles around the eyes. Relax the eyebrows, the forehead, the crown of the head. Feeling your body, feeling your breath. Stay here for however long you need. Thank you for practicing with me, and thank you for carving out time for self-care. If you liked this flow, please consider subscribing to my channel and giving me a thumbs up. Thank you again. I will see you soon.